Ten,
Standby to take studio.
7, 6,
Standby
5,
camera 1, mics 1 and 2.
3, 2, 1.
Take studio.
Good morning, Morinville. Welcome to another episode of MCTV News. Hosting for the last time, I'm Sydney Jones.
And I'm your co-host, William Doney. On this episode of MCTV News, Eric Melnychuk tests students' knowledge on the history of the MCTV program at our school. Jaden Piché brings us an exclusive interview with the mayor about the brand new Morinville Leisure Center. The final episode of Categories airs as the show comes to an astounding close, and Anna Lesburg delves into the MCTV studio to bring you a behind-the-scenes look at how the broadcast is produced. But first, our top story. On May 22nd, MCHS was host to one of its annual spring plays. Compared to many before it, 1984 shocked the crowd with its outstanding performance and incredible acting. Where the spring play has traditionally been known for its lighter atmosphere and funny nature, Orwell's 1984 is about a totalitarian society, which is a very big jump from the last year's comedy, The Bold, the Young, and the Murdered. This student-directed play attracted many people and received much praise. To bring us a look at this event, Davina Bolen was at the scene.
The MCHS drama program held their annual student-directed spring play on Wednesday, May 22nd. People around the community came out to watch family and friends create George Orwell's 1984.
To support my friends and see how the directors, like the student directors, put on a show in like such a short amount of time and like see how it turned out and everything.
I thought it was an interesting play, and like the storyline sounded interesting, and like the props, as well as I had a sister that was in it.
Every year, the spring play never disappoints the audience, as there is so much work being done in such a short amount of time. Students of MCHS explain why it's important to attend community events such as 1984.
Because it encourages the people in them to do better things and to do bigger, like it encourages them to do better and to do bigger things the next year to keep us happy.
It's important because it would show that the efforts and the interests of people can move into a certain area, and you can like share something, and it gives support and makes people want to continue what they're doing.
While it's important to come out and support the MCHS community, the audience has some favorite scenes that either touched or scared them in many ways.
My favorite part was when the screen fell down and like the soldier or the people came on and like it was a big commotion. That was really cool.
My favorite part was the torture scene, more specifically the electric chair, because I just loved the smirk O'Brien had on their face while he was getting electrocuted.
1984 Performance Night was a huge success for both the cast and the audience. Many can't wait to see what the next spring play brings to the table. For MCTV News, Davina Bolen reporting.
So as mentioned before, the recent play 1984 was very successful with its 2 student directors and many dedicated actors and actresses. This event was worth every second to watch. In studio today, we have the lead of the show, Evan Charrois, to tell us everything that went into this production. Thank you for joining me in studio today, Evan. So my first question for you is, for anyone who didn't see the show, can you give us a general description of the plot and your role in the show?
Well, 1984 is based on, George Orwell wrote it, and it's based on a dystopian future where the government controls everything, including thought, history, and pretty much anything that you could think of past that. And I was Winston Smith. I was somebody fighting against the party, which is pretty much the government.
And how long did the MCHS Drama Llamas rehearse leading up to the performance of the show? And what does an average rehearsal look like in the drama room?
Well, we only had around 2 months to put this all together, which is really hard because it's a 3-act play, so it was a lot of work. We had a lot of fun on the way, but of course we had to put in all the effort that we could because we only had 2 months to put on a 3-act play.
And in terms of success, how would you say that 1984 stacks up against previous shows? Obviously, so many talented actors and crews have come through those MCHS doors.
Personally, I thought it went incredible compared to the other shows. It was the most independent play that MCHS has put on in a long, long time. And I think it was just incredible with the depth that we put into the show. It was just incredible to see the result and see on how many people enjoyed it.
Now, as the focus shifts from 1984 back to Sound of Music and the Cappies Gala coming up, can you give our viewers a look at what they can expect our school to bring home from the Cappies Gala, what the Cappies Gala is?
Well, the Cappies Gala is very important for high school theater. It's pretty much the biggest that you can get around here. It's like you win awards for different stuff that you've put on, and it's what we've been focusing on most of this year. We are up for 23 nominations, which is incredible. I cannot say on how proud I am of the Sound of Music, and I really hope that we bring more than that home. Well, not more than that, but yeah.
I know what you mean. Well, thank you so much for joining me in studio today, and the best of luck at the Cappies Gala. For the past few days, Eric Melnychuk has gone around MCHS in search of students with knowledge on the MCTV class itself, as well as its history. You'd think by now students at MCHS would be mentally ready when an MCTV camera crew shows up, but unfortunately I don't think students' answers have gotten any better over the years. Apparently they need to watch a few more of our episodes on YouTube. Take a look.
Did you hear me? I won't get this right.
1994. 1995.
1995. Nope, it was the 25th season.
It's been 25 seasons. It's 2019, so I can say 1994.
1994.
1994?
125.
Yeah, the classic season 4.
25.
It's the 25th season.
22. Season 25.
Oh wait, it's not the 22nd season right now?
It's the 25th.
Season 3.
But then season 2, they probably started up like at the beginning of the year, and so they did a Christmas special. So I'm gonna say season 2.
I'm gonna say season 10.
I mean, this is kind of cheating, but
2.
Season oh my god.
I feel like it's going to be a long time ago, but I'm also just going to throw a willy-nilly guess out there. I'm going to guess season 17.
That would be season 17.
15.
7.
Okay, well, 10.
Subtract 18. I'm going to guess season 17.
Season 17.
2003.
1999.
99.
The first year.
1999, I think.
Actually, did you overhear that?
No, I think I remember seeing it.
Oh! She's right. I was looking over.
Yes.
I was looking over at you. I'm like, I'm pretty sure.
You proud of me, Mom? No? Okay.
I was looking over it and I'm like, I'm pretty sure that's right.
Here to give us a look at the latest scores in the NHL, NBA, and MLB is my personal favorite sports analyst, Bradley Bullock. Unfortunately, for the very last time, Brad, let's hear what you have to say about all the events in recent sports.
Well, thank you, Sydney. I'm glad to finally hear that you're admitting to me being the better host here at MCTV. Tonight we'll see Game 4 of the Stanley Cup Finals played in Boston. The Bruins are currently up 2-1 in the series after blowing out the Blues 7-2 in their last meeting. In the NBA last night, the whole country of Canada rejoiced after the Raptors took home a crucial win at Oracle Arena, topping the Warriors 123-109. Kawhi Leonard starred for the Raptors, dropping 30 points with 7 rebounds and 6 assists. Steph Curry put up the second most points ever in a finals loss as he put up 47. I'm standing by my prediction, for the Raptors winning in 5. Also, Drake deserves finals MVP this year. Last but not least, in the majors, there's some technical difficulties going on here. The Jays got on the bats yesterday, putting up 11 runs in their 11-7 win. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. hit another home run last night, extending his total for this year to 7. The Mariners blew up the Astros ship last night, 14-1, And lastly, the Mets blanked the Giants 7-0. Recently, Morinville has become home to a new leisure center. This building includes 2 courts, a weight room, and even an NHL-sized hockey rink. Since its building took many months to complete, there are bound to be questions. Jaden Piché, our MCTV Grade 12 reporter, talked to the mayor about what this facility has to offer and answered some questions that you might have about this new addition to the town. And frankly, I cannot believe this was my last sports segment ever. Thanks to all the people who actually took the time to watch my segments almost every week for the last 4 years. And for the last time, let's take a look.
After years of waiting, the Morinville Leisure Center has finally opened to the public. People from the Morinville area gathered on May 27th to attend the MCL's grand opening and to get a chance to check out what the building has to offer. A new NHL-sized hockey rink, a fully sized running track, and a weight room with plenty of equipment to go around. Morinville Mayor Barry Turner explained that this facility has been in the planning phases for years, and it wasn't until recently that they could feasibly afford the construction.
Well, Council did a lot of work to get this place built, starting off in, I believe it was November of 2013. After that, we planned things very carefully. So, for example, we purchased a piece of property that was adjacent to some land that Sturgeon County had owned, with some partnership ideas in mind. So we shared the cost of servicing the site with the county and made things more sustainable as well.
Not everything that people wanted from the Leisure Center was built, however, such as a swimming pool, one of the most requested amenities by the community. The good news is, the Morinville Town Council are already making plans to expand the facility over the years to come. Their goal is to eventually expand the building to house as much of the community's requests as possible, although that will take years to achieve.
One of the big parts of the planning for this facility was to ensure that we're able to build out and add on as our community grows and as we can afford more amenities. So there are plans looking at a curling rink, second sheet of ice, as well as an aquatics center as well. But that's going to be built out in future phases and future planning.
Many people are already taking advantage of the newly opened facility. If you want to join them, talk to the front desk at the MLC for pricing and annual memberships. For MCTV News, this is Jaden Piché reporting.
And now let's take a look at the daily announcements for Monday, June 6th. Any grades 9 to 11 student who would be willing to volunteer for 3 days this summer as a counselor in training, there's a meeting this Thursday and lunch in room 101. See Ms. Christensen for more information. Any art students interested in the art show and sale on Saturday, June 22nd, please see Mrs. Rishopo today. If you would be interested in purchasing a yearbook for the 2018-2019 school year, please pay $37 to the office as soon as possible to receive your own copy. For these and all other school information, keep connected by listening to the daily announcements in Block 2, logging onto the school's website at www.mchs.gsacred.ab.ca or by following the school on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. As well, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel by searching MCTV Morinville.
Coming up next, Eric Melnychuk delivers the final installment of his game show, Categories. Only 4 contestants remain after the first 3 rounds. Who will become the big winner? Miss Rishopo, Ben Fingler, Willow Ralph, or Haley Hildebrand? Let's take a look.
Welcome back to the final episode of Categories. In this, we will go through the semifinals and the Categories finals to choose our winner. Without further ado, let's take a look. Welcome to the semifinals of Categories. We're here with
Willow
and Ben. So you two have both won twice in your rounds, but one of you two will be out. One of you will be going further to the actual finals. You really want to win a chocolate bar because this is in the middle of lunch and you're missing that. How do you feel?
Hungry.
All right. I'll give you like $1 after or something. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Animated Pixar films.
Toy Story.
Toy Story 2.
Toy Story 3.
Toy Story 4.
Finding Nemo.
Incredibles.
Finding Dory.
Incredibles 2.
Up. Okay, so,
Cars.
Cars 2.
Cars 3.
Oh.
No, you're out! You'll be having a final! How do you feel? Wait. How do you feel?
Hungry.
All right, we'll see you guys for the next round. Welcome to the semifinals of Categories. We're here with
Haley
and
Mrs. Rishopo.
These two have won both the rounds twice. So, are you two ready for your categories?
Yeah.
The winner of this is going on to the big finals. A lot is riding on this.
Cool.
Guys, this category is parts in the human body. Starting with you.
Kidney.
Heart.
Uterus.
Lungs.
Fallopian tube.
Spine.
Spleen.
Heart.
Already been said, you're out.
Oh.
Ms. Chobo will be heading on to the finale. Congratulations.
Thank you.
See you guys for the next round. Welcome to the finals of categories. You two are now breaking out laughing. That is hilarious. We are here with
Willow.
And
Mrs. Richo.
all right, so you two have won all your rounds. This is
Yay.
it. This is the final. You guys are playing to be the big winner.
I want that.
All right?
Okay.
We have a large category. This one may take a while, all right? Depending on how stupid you are.
Then I'm out right away.
I'm not. All right, ready? Your category is Canadian provinces and U.S. states, starting with Mr. Chopo.
Montana.
Alberta,
Saskatchewan.
BC,
California.
Manitoba,
Illinois.
Quebec,
Prince Edward Island.
Ontario,
Nova Scotia.
Nunavut,
Oh, that was a good.
I'll count that.
3.
2.
New York.
Whoa.
Yukon,
Okay. 3.
Massachusetts.
Kentucky,
Good one. I don't know what was said.
3.
Ontario.
2. Already said you're out. Come on, come on up here. Come on up here. Come on. We have her. No, sit in front of the camera. We have our winner here. We have our winner here. How do you feel?
Hungry.
All right. Well, here you go.
Thank you.
You are the winner of this whole competition. What are you gonna do now?
Eat.
All right. Thank you guys for watching, and we will see you guys in Category Season 2. And just like that, a winner has been crowned. Congratulations to Willow. I'm Eric Melnychuk, and I will see you guys in Season 2.
As we rapidly approach the closing of our 25th season of MCTV, it only seems fitting that we would bring you an exclusive inside look into how the MCTV show is produced from week to week. It takes a lot of work to put the show together and make sure that William and Brad don't consistently look bad. Honestly, that's the hardest job of all. Anna Lesburg has a story.
Now nearing the end of its 25th season, MCTV has had its share of memorable reports and segments on the show, especially at this point in the year, since students are working hard to make these last few episodes of the season the best that they can be.
I am currently working on a piece for New Orleans on the mission trip that we went on a few weeks ago, and so it's super cool to have that opportunity to take a video and edit it that I had taken in a completely different country. Just because it was so fun to film and just to have that amazing opportunity. But even the construction one was super cool because it was my first piece. I didn't know exactly what I was doing, but I was still super happy with what I came up with in the end.
I'm working on 1984 Performance Night, what the audience came to see and support family, friends.
Putting together a live news program every week requires hard work and dedication from students. However, many of the newer reporters have picked up the necessary skills quickly.
First, I go out and I get all my B-roll done, so all my footage of what the event is about and everything. And then after that, I get my interviews done. Then I put it all in, and then I get my voiceovers done where I talk about what I'm working on, and then I combine them all together and make a piece.
The process that I do is I take out my video, and then whenever I start, I take out all the sounds, or the sound bites they're called, so the interviews, and I pick my favorite parts. Then I add in me speaking, and then over top I put a bunch of B-roll, or video of other people doing things, and then I add titles, and then I call it a day.
Well, at the beginning, it took me probably about 2 months to do one, but it's getting faster and faster. So right now it's probably going to take me about maybe a week to finish my piece. So,
even once the reports are finished, there still has to be people to host and help with the show, working behind the scenes to make the magic happen.
My favorite position on the show would be PA because it's fun to count down times for the show, and you get to talk to other people on headset too.
My favorite position on the show is floor director because I like to boss people around.
For more information or to get involved, you can talk to Mr. B or any of the students helping with the show. For MCTV News, Anna Lesburg reporting.
And that's it for another episode of MCTV News. Please make sure to join us next Thursday for our very last episode of Season 25. We will be showcasing many pieces, such as some of our many bloopers, a final farewell to the grade 12s, Brad Bullock brings us another one of his famous barbecue Bradford throwdowns, as well as a fire department piece. William Doney takes a look at students' opinions of world events right now with React, and many other reports that honestly we could say were a last-ditch attempt to get credits. Sorry, Mr. B, we hope you understand.
So we have all the grade 12s up here for one final goodbye, and I think we would all just like to thank our various crews throughout the year. You guys have done so much for us.
Wait, sorry.
I couldn't thank the crews enough. They've worked so hard just to make this class as amazing as it is, and I really do hope it continues.
Over 4 years, we've gone through plenty of crew members. People from when I was in grade 9, and then like having Jasmine as in grade 12 when we were in grade 10, and through to last year with some of our senior guys, and like Skyla, we've had plenty of people passing down knowledge and experience to us, and I just say thank you for that, and thank you for the viewers out there who deal with my stupidity on the daily basis, actually weekly basis, excuse me. So thank you to everyone out there.
My last words would just be that I'm so glad I took this class. I'm really appreciative of every single person that worked in here. I'm really appreciative of Mr. B, obviously, because he really helped me out. I was very quiet before, and now I can certainly say I swear a lot at everyone, even Mr. B. But I'm so glad I got to join this class.
From all of us at MCTV News, I'm Jaden Piché.
And I'm Bradford Bullock.
I'm Sydney Jones.
And I'm William Doney, signing out for the last time.